only thing is that I finished from that place and I went to the church to workers' meeting. Then I was not married to my husband. See, you can't worship God and deceive God. The Bible said, for God is not what? Not. And when I went to my husband, the message the pastor that was there that they was preaching in the youth circle was actually what I just finished doing. And I was like, is it that they saw me entering that place? Is it that someone told them? My conscience was disturbing. Do you know, after that occasion, I ran. Now, my running is not because anybody was watching me. It was a personal decision to my maker. Do you get what I'm saying? So when you are a Christian and you say you are a worshiper, there are moments of temptation. Tap your neighbor and say there are temptations that will come. But don't give to it. The three Hebrew boys, I am coming back to them again. These three boys, Nebuchadnezzar, these were boys, these were children that have seen good things. And then they saw themselves in a strange land. And then Nebuchadnezzar came up and said, worship my God. And everybody in the land bowed to that particular God. But these three boys stood. When they told Nebuchadnezzar, Nebuchadnezzar said, what audacity! Who in my kingdom will disobey my order? They called these three boys. Nebuchadnezzar said, I don't want to believe what they told me is true. You are going to bow in my presence now. And what he asked them was that, is it true that you people did not worship my God, did not serve my God, or bow to the image of my God? They said, no, we didn't worship. And then when Nebuchadnezzar was threatening them, you know what they told Nebuchadnezzar? He said, we are not careful about this matter. He said, our God is able to help us. But if peradventure God does not help me to get married early, if peradventure I don't get the job, no problem, God will sort me out. And these boys, they confidently entered into Nebuchadnezzar's hands. And when they got inside, God came to their rescue. You can't give to God and God will not give to you. To worship God, that is why Jesus Christ said, when he was talking to the Samaritan woman, he said that a time is coming. John 4:23. A time is coming. Being the true worshippers, we worship God in what? In spirit and what? Worship is being truthful to yourself. Don't deceive yourself. When you come to God with a true heart. The reason why some of you, when they are praising God, you don't know how to praise God is because you have not understood where you are coming from. Listen, if you understand what born again is, when you worship God, you will worship God with everything in you. Because the truth is that while you are not worshiping God, the devil is worshiping you. The Bible said, he that breaketh the hedge, the serpent will do what? Will bite. When you are dedicated to God, worshiping God is all about everything around you, every part of you. Serving God, you go to church, you don't wait for the pastor, you don't listen to some people. You worship God in a different way. When the pastor is preaching, mostly youths, you are calculating the kind of message. Why is the pastor preaching like this? Why is the pastor? You don't understand what worship is. If you understand what worship is, you will not talk about the pastor's message. Because on this altar, the Bible said, out of the mouth of babes and suckling has he ordained what? Has he ordained what? Strength. Grace. Strength. So when anybody mounts the altar, whether it is a small boy, whether it is a big person, whether the person is not eloquent of speech, listen to them. That is the heart of what? A worshiper. Because it might just be that that person you are looking down on is the person God has prepared to bless you that day. Worship is with character. How can you say you are a worshiper and when people see you, the character of God is not in you? Have you ever heard somebody say that? You say they worship, if this one worship now God, I don't go to church again. I don't know, have you heard that? Why do people say that? Because you are not glorifying God in your attitude. Worship is about, you worship God in truth. You come to him, you say, Father, listen, come the way you are. Don't try to organize yourself. You know, when we come before men, we try to organize our speech. Are you getting it? We want to be eloquent in our speech. But when we come before God, we come before God the way we are. Somebody say, I'm a sinner, I can't come before God. You are deceiving yourself. The best place to go to when you are naked, when everything is against you, is to God, not to men. Men will disappoint you. Tell your neighbor, men will disappoint you. Men will fall your hands. Big time. They will drop you like nylon bag and they will not remember you. But when it is about God, everything about your life will start changing. The Bible said that God is seeking for people that worship Him in truth and what? In spirit. Listen, if you are not worshiping God in spirit, God is a spirit being. And because He's a spirit being, He wants you to worship Him in spirit. The things of God, the Bible said, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard. 1 Corinthians 2, 9. Neither has it entered into the hearts of men that which the Lord has prepared for them that love Him. And then what else followed? He said, but these things He has revealed to us through His Spirit. When you read on, you see what I just quoted. So there is no way you say you want to worship God and you don't connect to the Spirit of God, because it is the Spirit of God that knows the mind of God, and you need to know the mind of God concerning your life. You don't need to struggle in life or ministry. You don't need to struggle in your job. You need to hear the voice of God. The Bible said, now the truth is that the Bible said the carnal man is enmity with what? Is in enmity with what? With God. The carnal mind is in enmity. Read it quickly if you. I want to believe that you came with your Bibles. I'm rounding up. The carnal man. Romans 8, I think verse 6. The carnal mind. For you to the carnal minded. Romans 8. Are you there? Verse 6, right? Did I get that? Okay, read on. Someone read it for me. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and what? Peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against God. So if you want to worship God, you must worship God. You come to God in truth, and then you also come to God acknowledging yourself that this moment I will relate with God, acknowledging God and say that from this moment I will relate with God. And when you relate with God as a spirit being, you start receiving the things of God. You start hearing the mind of God. When you worship God, you go beyond the music. You listen to the words. You listen to what God has for you. And let me tell you this. If you have not given your life to Christ, you are not born again. Some people, most times, people come outside when they say, come get born again. If you know you are not born again, quickly come outside. Most people will rush outside. The truth is that getting born again is a deeper move and a great decision. It is a decision of the heart. So when you are coming out with that, to take that step, you have made up your mind that God, I will serve you. The moment you get born again, the Spirit of God will rest on you. Why? It is the Spirit of God that is making you born again. That is why they call it born again. It is the Spirit of God that makes you born again. When you are born again, you start doing the work of the Spirit. If you want to get everything related to you, you must connect to the Spirit of God. Touch somebody and say, please, let's connect to the Spirit of God. You will struggle as a person if you are not connected to God. I'm going to end this with this. I'm just talking to youth. I remember once, that was when I met my husband. My husband actually was the person that preached salvation to me. Put your hands together for Jesus. Somebody will say, okay, if they can born again, don't marry him. You people, your minds are not sanctified. Praise the Lord. He met me on the street. Man, if you see the skirt I was wearing, don't clap. Praise the Lord. I was wearing a very hot hot gym, short. And that particular day, God will lead you to the place where you will know him. Say amen. I am ending with this story. I was coming out of the hospital, and at that particular time, I was actually planning to travel. The man had money. He promised me to take me out, and we were making plans. I just went to Maiduguri with him to see the governor of Damaturu there. So I came back. When I came back, I had the money. Everything was rolling. But all of a sudden, I became sick. What was wrong with me, I didn't know. I went to every part of Lagos trying to get a solution to my problem. But at the end of the day, I was going to hospitals and everything. They couldn't dictate what was happening to me. Then that very day, I was putting on a hot skirt. I saw this man and his friend on suit. They were passing through the street, and I came out. I was very frustrated, tired. And suddenly they walked up to me and they said, "What was that thing you said to me, sweetie?" I don't like lying from the pulpit, praise the Lord. Can you clap for Jesus? I am very careful when I'm on the pulpit. I don't like saying the words I shouldn't say. Can you remember? I can't. So we are going to skip it a little, okay? But what he told me was, after that he said, "Where do I live?" I said, "Who are you guys?" He said, "They are pastors." I said, "Pastors? If you are not pastors, eh?" So they asked me what was wrong with me, because I was so frustrated about my life. I poured out the story of my life to two strangers that I have not met, that I don't even know anything about. And they told me, "Do you know Jesus can heal you?" I said, I know. And I left them. They had to ask somebody to go and confirm whether the place I was living, it was prostitutes that were living there. The way you dress, that's how they will address you now. If you dress like a prostitute, people will look at you as a prostitute. And so, the man left, and they invited me to their church, and I went to fellowship with them. The pastor that they preached a message just as I am preaching now, and I couldn't resist. I was tired of my life. I knew that this moment, and what I need most is the healing of God. I came out, and when I came out, the man that preached that there was a blind pastor. The man, I will never forget that I'm blind. And he preached a very short salvation message. And when I came out, if somebody tell you that there is no deliverance, the person is lying. The Bible said, if our gospel is hidden, it's hidden to them that the God of this world has blinded their mind. I will tell you what happened to me. Come here, my dear. Quickly. You are smart girl, come. Now the moment that man called me, I came out to receive prayer. The moment that man laid hands on me, a stone came out of my house. I am telling you, invisible stone came out, boom. It was like, that was what was blocking the word of God from penetrating in my heart. It came out, boom. And the next thing, I was on the ground. When I got up from that day to this moment, my zeal for God has been. My zeal for God has been. Can you put your hands together? I have been walking with God in faith, and I cannot go back. When I got born again, the first thing they did to me was they threw me out of the family house. Ask him, he's here. He got married to me out of the staircase. I got married to my husband from under that staircase, and my life began.